One of the first things we want to do this morning is what I normally do. It is November 6th or 7th. I want to open up my greenhouse and show you guys what I've been doing with this hoop house, okay? Give me 1 second, let me open it up. And so the nice thing about the greenhouse is, well, let me just show you something first. All right, so we got down to 34 last night. Pretty cold. And one of the features about this greenhouse is that it has 2 layers of plastic in here. And from halfway down the hoop house, so from this half all the way to the other side, it's inflatable. And what it does is, you can hear it now, it's warm. And so I'm going to unplug this right now. Okay, so there we go. I just unplugged it. And so what it does is it keeps the outer air temperature a little bit warmer inside because it's inflated, and as the cool air comes down, there's a barrier, okay? So I covered this with Agribond, and this is a white material that's good down to, I don't know, 30 something degrees. And you know, because you can't grow green beans in November, okay, in cold weather. So here you go. I got it here, and they're growing, right? Green beans, and they're getting close. They're getting very close to producing, as you can see. So I got green beans, and like I said, I started these off in October, I think it was, in the beginning of October. This is celery I put in here, and it's growing up nicely. And I'll give you a tour from the front and show you what's going on with my food supply. Hit and miss cilantro, green leafy lettuce, green onions over there, spinach coming right here. This is beautiful long leaf spinach and crispy green salad. I have that pretty much daily. And by the way, this is primarily for me. I got a few friends that get a benefit, but not too many. This is Swiss chard, really, really huge. This is a white potato, I mean not a white potato, a potato that's under here, and it's from last year actually, and it hasn't flowered yet, but there's a lot of potatoes underneath here, okay? This is all volunteer lettuce here and there, and what you see here is a lot of leaves that I've added. I've added a lot of leaves for basically composting, because number one, the soil in my area is hydrophobic. The water does not penetrate down, so you have to introduce organic matter. And these are beets, red Detroits. This is a sweet potato, and I don't know if you guys know this about potatoes in general, but you can eat these up, the leaves on sweet potatoes. They're really, really good. You can saute them. The sweet potato itself is in the center, under the ground. Probably, I probably have 3 or 4 potatoes in there. Now, what's going to happen is that this is going to die back here soon, because it really doesn't like the cold, and I don't really have this heated. in here, okay? It's all naturally. So I will be digging this out not too far from now. In the back is a variety of strawberry right here that I brought in from outside, and I'll show you that in a moment. And I'm growing runners so I can continue these varieties. I got some snow peas in the back that's coming up voluntarily. And here's another thing. If you guys are watching this, let me know what you think. But you see this? Something has been eating this, and I don't know what it is. And, you know, I'm a farmer, and I can't find the caterpillar, if there's one that's in the soil that buries themselves during the early mornings and then goes back, comes out, eats, and goes back down. But this is a cabbage, and I'm getting bites all over them. I don't know if it's roly-polies or what it is. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Now, I do spray this with garlic and pepper spray. So it's and a little bit of oil that I've made up, okay? Over here, I recently planted breakfast radishes right here. What do they call these? Yeah, it's called a USDA radish, French breakfast. And here I have radishes that are growing that I put in about a month ago. I'm probably going to harvest some. Here's one here. I'll harvest that today. Pretty nice. Let's see if I get another good one. Let's see. This one looks like it's okay. There we go. That's a nice one. That's a cherry bell, by the way, guys. These are cherry bells. Very nice. Look at that. Pretty nice. So I replanted on the side right here. Others. So, you know, when these are gone pretty soon, which is looking like it's happening here, the other ones will be coming up soon, and then I'm going to replant some more, and on and on and on. This is basil. Yeah, I love French breakfast. I love radishes. Look at those cherry bells. Wow, beautiful. Look at that. Looks like we had, oh no, that looks good. Looks like, okay, they're okay. I just look at the tops, guys. You'll usually see the radishes protruding like so. There's another one. And by the way, guys, very nutritious to eat the radish tops. Okay? So, you know, you can eat them if you like. I like them. I think they're really nutritious. Over here is, this is kale. Say hello, kale. Hello. Arugula is right here. And we got some more radishes coming here. These didn't do very good. Now, I save my own seeds and replant my own seeds. So, here we go. It's a cute one. I'll let that grow some more. I'll let that grow some more. Yeah. And over here we have a squash still growing. We got a squash in here I saw the other day. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. Nice squash. Okay, we got butter lettuce. More cabbage. So here's the cabbage that has a lot of spots on it. Maybe together, guys, we can find what's on here. I don't see anything. Don't see anything, guys. But this one here is getting eaten pretty good. I came out in the nighttime to look on the backs of the leaves. Okay, to see if I see any crawly anything. And I didn't see anything. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I gotta spray this with oil today again. Uh, huh. All right. Carrots down here. Okay, this is a Celeste fig, guys. And the figs are excellent. So this will be dying shortly. But, okay, hold on. I got spider webs coming down from the top up here. So let me move these. Oh, they like to eat too, I guess. Okay. I think it's got to be a fig ready. Let's see, a lot of figs right here. Oh, they're so good. Celeste figs, guys. I think this variety, oh, there's one. This is ready to harvest. There's one. So I put these in my garden window and they dehydrate on their own, which is nice. And or I eat them. I'll check those later. This is I got a tomato plant still growing. It was a volunteer, and I covered it at night, of course. And I took a Celeste fig root, and earlier in this summer, and I transplanted it, and look what came out already. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. There's a spider right there. And he's gone now, I think. Yes, sir. Oh, he is now. Okay, and I can't believe this. There's actually figs on this little thing. Look at that, guys. That's amazing. And this is celery. Cabbage again. The tomato plant, beautiful. It's going to be, I've been removing some stems to have this thing grow upwards, but that's pretty good. What else I want to say? Oh, what I did, guys, is I took, and I spun back the branch to start new roots on the plant. I wrapped the plastic bottle around it, and it goes around the branch, trying to invigorate the roots. Okay, so that's what I'm doing with this thing right here, and we'll see if it's gonna work. Okay, so I gotta come and water that later. All right, let's go back down the greenhouse. So it's a pretty nice greenhouse, guys. And this is plants that's gone to seed and everything, and I'm just gonna leave them in here, and I burn those once in a while a little bit to get the smoke in here. I got basil starting here. Another volunteer tomato. This is rosemary I started from seed. We have another volunteer of something right there. Looks like some kind of squash. And of course more cabbage. And I got some corn in there. I got some stuff started here. Artichoke. I transplanted all these butter lettuce and lettuce, spinach, carrots. I put carrots all around the side. Here's some more cabbage. A volunteer bean, another cabbage, artichokes, and it looks like an artichoke has started already. And more basil leek. There's a leek right there. So, guys, this is the greenhouse. Lots of Swiss chard. That'll stay in the wintertime. This is spinach. Really nice. New Zealand spinach, they call that. These are starters for grapes and trees that I started from seeds. Peach is over there. I got more Swiss chard. More artichoke, onions, oregano. And I planted some thyme and some parsley and some bok choy will be coming up in this area. And I'm going to show you guys quickly the outside garden here. This is, oh, that's arugula that's starting. And we got more arugula. This is the row that I made outdoors. And it's basically sand, okay? And then I added all kinds of amendments. There's some asparagus that started on its own. And so what I do is I take all the greens during the summer months and I let them grow, the corn and all the leaves, and I bury everything. And there's a lot of worms right now because I put worms in here as well. And what I've done is I got some beets growing out here. I'm gonna have to water them today, and some celery. And this is my asparagus row. It's about 150 feet, and I got 2 months of asparagus every day, a handful. Pretty nice. And so, yeah, I got beets growing. This is a certain variety of strawberries on this side that I started over there and transplanted down. I got garlic coming up, and right here you can see it coming up. I got more down here, and the strawberries are going dormant because it is winter. And I got some pallets for free, and I made this barrier, guys. So in the summertime, I'll cover that with a net. And I took apart pallets and screwed these on here and made a barrier for the wind, because the winds where I live is terrible, and it will blow into the strawberries. It'll kill the strawberries if the wind brings dirt over the crown. Okay, so this is the garlics that are coming up. Planted those a couple of months ago. I got green onions out here, garlic onions, and a different variety of strawberries, more garlic, and a lot starting in here. And so, yeah, this is a tree that I started, a mulberry tree from a seed. That's an apple from the seed. I got mulberry there. Walnuts, I get a lot of walnuts. Not a lot this year. And so I don't know if you guys know who watch this, but or new subscribers. Look, what I had here was a row down here where these posts are. I took them all out, and I had wine grapes, and it was a variety I didn't like. So this year I'm going to move this out because I don't want them close to my apple and fruit trees. You don't want grapes growing near fruit trees because they'll grow into your fruit trees and strangle your fruit trees, okay? So I'm going to make a new line, and I'm going to put only table grapes, different varieties, Concord, green table grapes, pink, whatever. It's going to be down here, and only here now, not over there. I had them on both sides of these trees. And the reason being is I want to make grape juice and raisins. Okay? Once again, here's all my fruit trees. They didn't do well this year at all. So thank God I got storage for, I put away a lot of canned goods. This is a little shed that I made from another shed, and I'll show you the guys my new projects that are coming up. This is a walnut tree, and I wouldn't be surprised if we found another walnut. But but a week ago, this was covered with leaves, and we had 60-mile-an-hour winds for a 24-hour period, folks, and it was unbelievable. The worst I've ever seen in my area. Nope. But so there may be some walnuts laying down on the ground in here. So I'll have to check that later on. I'll walk on my hands and knees around here and just feel. I took out, I don't know, 20 out of this one. Last year I got 10 pounds, I think, out of this one. All right, guys, that's enough. Oh, wait, there is one. Look at this, guys. I told you, I eat walnut. That is the, so that's the skin. It's green. It opens up. And this is a Carpathian walnut, or English walnut, is what they call it. And there you go, and the meat's inside of that. Cool. All right, guys, I'm going to do another video shortly of all the stuff that I just bought. You guys are going to be surprised. Okay, thanks for watching the greenhouse update.